Argan Balm that we're shopping for now. And it's funny because I am someone who I enjoy like a thicker, richer texture to my moisturizers.
Okay.
My mom's like that as well. That's probably where I got it from. And like this was like maybe a year or so ago, she ruined a pair of shoes because she put Vaseline on her feet. And then the oil actually like ruined the shoe. And I was like, Mom, I don't want to tell you what to do. But
I do.
But I do. There are other rich options available for you that are clean beauty that will absorb into your skin and not just sit on top of your skin, that you won't ruin that really pretty dress that you're putting on, that pair of shoes that you're putting on. And Argan Balm is it. So you're getting like that decadent texture, that thicker texture that I absolutely love. Like that's to me my comfort zone, my go-to. There's argan oil and shea butter in here, but it's petroleum free and it absorbs into your skin. I actually used this today. But I use the tube. I have the tube one too.
Oh, okay.
Because I load up. Look, I got the jar and I got the tube. And I'm like, depending on what's going on. But this is truly like the game changer moisturizer. And if you do have really dry skin, this will be great for you as well. So you're choosing your scent. We have unscented and we have vanilla pear. So that's the only difference. But the vanilla pear is very limited. So if you like that vanilla pear, please don't wait there. 8570-839 is your item number. 5 easy pays only if you're shopping today. But Marissa, I was like, Mom.
Well, I think
RIP to those shoes, but also like we're changing some things.
There's a better way because we know we've always, I think for all of time, you know, especially women, we've looked for ways to moisturize and protect our skin. And then, you know, introducing petroleum jelly into the world where you're like, oh, I love this texture. But petroleum is a byproduct of the oil industry. It's literally the gunk that's like around the oil drums. And someone was like, you know what?
That sounds delightful.
We should jar that and sell it to women. And we're like, yeah, love it.
We're like, look how moisturized I look, how shiny I am.
How shiny I look. We're like, why does this always sit on the surface of my skin? Because your skin's like, I don't know you. I don't know what to do with you. Enter Argan Balm. There is more than 1 jar of argan oil in Argan Balm.
Wow.
There is shea butter. There is lemon peel extract. There's orange peel extract. It is a solid. You have to dig into it, crack into it a little bit, and then when you put this onto your skin, literally, it melts right in. Use this anywhere and everywhere that you want to protect your skin. Those dry heels with those tight pair of shoes, you're gonna put those right on. Your cuticles, use it there. Any of those dry patches. Winter, spring, summer, fall, this is going to be your go-to as like your salve for your skin. On your lips, on your nails, on your elbows, head, shoulders, knees, toes, everywhere that you could possibly need it. And a little tiny bit, this is the super size. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, you don't need a lot. Like if you've ever used pure shea butter, which I have, like you just need a little bit because you actually, you dig into it and then as it starts melting in, it becomes like a lot more than like that little dot that you dug into. For me, it's full body. Like my whole everywhere.
I love that you are an Argan Balm aficionado. Vanessa, tell us where all... First of all, look at all of your jewels.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
Loving everything. Where all do you use this?
Everywhere.
Like, what's your go-to?
Like head to toe. I mean, like get out of the shower, boom, melt it up. Shoulders, like I mean that's kind of how I grew up. That's what I'm used to. Is like petroleum jelly, which you know when I was like 5, 6, whatever. That's what everybody was doing.
Because there weren't better options.
Exactly.
Clean
Just
beauty
shea butter,
wasn't a thing.
Cocoa butter. Like I've always buttered heavily, heavy butters.
I love it.
And I'm glad Josie gave us like a little bit of a richer butter.
And this is that clean beauty option so that you have a better way to be able to really nourish your skin. And as you're washing with all day, literally put this anywhere where you feel like you need a little bit more moisture. Maybe that is your elbows. For me, I use this on my lips all of the time. This is the jar that I keep like next to my desk and next to my, you know, nightstand at night. When you get up in the middle of the night, you're like, your lips are so dry, or you're like, why are my hands so dry? Or like, oh my gosh, like I have like that dry patch that's always like uncomfortable. Like, you know, where you're like, why can't this part of my skin hold moisture? And here's why that matters. So when we say this is a like a protectant for your skin, how it holds moisture, I just have a little science experiment to show you. So I have a cotton round here, and cotton's super absorbent, right? It's like a dramatic version of our skin. And I have some argan balm right in the center of it and some grape juice. So, you know, when you have part of your skin where it feels like, you know, the windy day, or your skin is sun dried, and you're like, why does it feel like nothing can hold on to moisture? Everything's just soaking the moisture out of my skin. And then here's argan balm, protecting your skin with a clean beauty solution so that that moisture is locked in, that skin stays soft, smooth, and protected with argan oil.
And think about like all of those little things, like you wore the pair of shoes and then like it kind of cut into you and you have like that little bit of a cut. This is what you put over it to give it like that little bit of a barrier. If you've been out in the sun all day and now you're like, ooh, my skin's very uncomfortable, this is what you're putting on to give it that barrier as well. Or if you're just like me and you're like head to toe every day I get out of the shower, I'm doing the thing, like this is it. You choose your scent. We have the unscented available for you. So if you just love something that has no scent to it at all, I mean, it has a very light scent, but
well, there's no added scent to it.
Yeah.
It's literally, it's fragrance free.
Yeah.
So it's just pure argan. It is what argan oil smells like.
Right?
So you're like, yep, there's no added fragrance to it. And that's always been really important to Josie, to give like luxury beauty solutions, but without the added fragrance, because I know her mom's really sensitive to fragrances.
And if you have your favorite fragrance and you don't have to worry, which by the way, making your fragrance last longer, like little beauty hack, moisturizing properly makes your fragrance last longer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, go with the unscented there. And then we have the vanilla pear if you want to be scented. And Josie's fragrances are never like too heavy or overpowering.
That is because that we never use synthetic fragrances. So they are always natural fragrances. Vanilla
oh wait,
pear.
it's gone. So never mind, sorry.
Well, I hope you enjoy your vanilla pear. But can I tell you that the unscented, and this is such a great like problem solver for the whole family. Did you ever see My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh my God. Well, this is where you can tell my age versus your age, because everybody my age has seen
Oh, really?
we've all seen a Big Fat Greek Wedding. The dad in that uses Windex for everything. Like store elbow, Windex, whatever it is, Windex. He puts Windex on everything. That's gross. However, the argan balm, like this is where if whatever it is that you're like, oh, I wish I had a little bit of something on this. What could I put on it? Especially, you know, with my family, if you're like, oh, the kids have dry, like super dry hands or whatever, as the winter comes in, winter, spring, summer, fall, this is definitely a go-to problem solver.
This is it.
And it's the super size.
You're getting a lot. And when you think about like
huge.
how little you need, because it truly just like melts in your hand, like chocolate, like it just will melt in your hands. This goes a long way. $7.80 a month on Easy Pay. We're doing the 5 Easy Pays today if you're shopping today, but if you come back tomorrow, you're not gonna see that Easy Pay. In case you haven't heard, did you hear that? The Christmas bells ringing?